What if knowing yourself could change everything? Welcome to the first step of our journey, a series about spiritual development, about understanding how the world works, and who we really are beneath the surface. Today, we're starting with something fundamental: self-knowledge. In the Gnostic tradition, self-knowledge isn't just a nice idea, it's the cornerstone of waking up, of seeing reality as it is. It's about turning the mirror on ourselves, not to judge, but to discover. So what is self-knowledge? It's not your resume, your likes, or even your beliefs. It's the raw, unfiltered truth of how you think, feel, and act, especially when life throws curveballs. Gnosis, a word that simply means knowledge in Greek, takes it deeper. It's knowledge you've lived, not just read about. Think of it like tasting an apple versus describing one. You only really know it when you bite in. And this isn't new. Over 2,000 years ago then, above the Temple of Apollo in Greece, the philosopher Socrates echoed the same truth: know thyself. It's a call that's rippled through time, from ancient mystics to modern seekers. Why does this matter? Because without knowing who we are, our habits, our triggers, our hidden corners, we're like travelers without a map. We stumble through life reacting, not choosing. Maybe you snap at a friend and later wonder, why did I do that? That's where self-knowledge steps in. It's the first key to unlocking something bigger, a sense of purpose, a connection to something beyond the daily grind. In this episode, we'll explore how Gnosticism teaches us to watch ourselves in action, to see what's really driving us. No books or gurus can hand this to you. It's an inside job. We'll dig into how this works, why it's universal, and how you can start today. It's not about perfection, it's about curiosity. Ready? Let's begin. Let's get to the heart of it. Self-knowledge isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the starting line. The teachings say we're asleep, caught in a mechanical life where we react without thinking. Picture this: you're stuck in traffic, late for work, and someone cuts you off. Your hands grip the wheel, your jaw tightens, maybe you mutter something under your breath. That's mechanical, automatic, like a machine. Now imagine pausing, watching that anger rise, and asking, what's this about? That's the shift Gnosticism invites us into, from robot to observer. The self-knowledge teachings put it plainly: we learn who we are by watching how we respond to life. Not just the big moments, losing a job or falling in love, but the small ones too. The way you feel when your phone dies mid-call, or when a stranger smiles at you. These reactions are clues. We call this experiential knowledge, Gnosis, because it's not borrowed from a book or a sermon. It's yours, earned through living attention. You don't believe the sun is hot, you feel it on your skin. Self-knowledge is like that. Direct, personal, real. This idea isn't unique to Gnosticism. Take Socrates pacing the streets of Athens centuries ago. He didn't write books, he asked questions. Why do you think that? What makes you angry? His point was simple. If you don't know your own mind, you're a stranger to yourself. The Greeks carved "know thyself" into stone because they saw it as the gateway to wisdom. Fast forward to the Gnostic texts, like the Gospel of Thomas, where Jesus says, "When you know yourselves, then you will be known." It's the same thread. Look inward, see clearly, wake up. But here's the catch. Most of us don't look. We're too busy chasing the next thing. A promotion, a vacation, a perfect day. Or we're stuck replaying the past. I should have said this, done that. Gnosticism says, stop, watch. When you're annoyed because dinner's late, what's ticking inside you? Is it hunger, pride, impatience? That's where the mirror comes in. It's not about feeling bad. It's about understanding. It's about observing our reactions. Say your boss criticizes your work. Your chest tightens. Your mind races with defenses. Normally, you'd argue or sulk. Instead, Gnosticism says, pause, feel it, see it. What's that tightness? Where's it coming from? This isn't easy. Our minds love distraction. Scrolling phones, binging shows, anything to avoid the quiet. But the quiet's where the truth lives. In Gnostic terms, we're intellectual animals until we wake up. Animals react on instinct. Humans can choose. Self-knowledge is that bridge. It's not about fixing yourself overnight. It's about seeing what's there. Maybe you notice you're quick to judge, or that praise makes you puff up. Good. That's data. Socrates would have grinned at that. He loved poking at egos to find the soul underneath. Let's widen the lens. In India, the Bhagavad Gita has Krishna telling Arjuna to see beyond his ego, his pride, his fear, to act from a deeper place. It's self-knowledge in action. Know your inner mess, then rise above it. The Gnostics took it further. They said this isn't just philosophy, it's a science. You test it, you prove it in your own life. Does watching your anger change it? Does spotting your envy shift how you treat people? That's the experiment. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't about navel-gazing or endless guilt trips. It's practical. The lecture warns against mechanical living, letting habits run the show. Think about it. How often do you snap at someone and later think, that wasn't me? It was you, just a part you haven't met yet. Self-knowledge introduces you to those parts. It's like meeting a roommate you didn't know you had. You don't kick them out. You learn to live together. Here's the payoff. When you start seeing yourself clearly, life changes. You're less a puppet of your moods, more a captain of your ship. Gnosticism says this is step one to something bigger, connecting to the divine, finding purpose. Socrates hinted at it too. Know yourself, and you'll glimpse the eternal. But it starts here, in the messy, everyday stuff. A late bus, a kind word, a smile. That's your lab. That's where the work begins. Okay, let's make this real. Here's a simple way to start unlocking self-knowledge today. A daily self-observation exercise. It takes just 5 minutes, and you don't need anything fancy. No candles, no special chair, just you and a quiet spot. Here's how it works. Sit down on your couch, at your desk, wherever feels natural. Close your eyes if you want, or keep them open. Now, watch your thoughts and feelings like they're a movie playing in your head. Maybe you're annoyed about a coworker or excited about dinner. Don't judge it. Don't say, I shouldn't feel this, or that's dumb. Just observe. Imagine you're a scientist, curious about what's bubbling up. Is your mind racing? Is your chest tight? Are you replaying something from earlier? Let it flow for 5 minutes. Afterward, write down one thing you noticed. Maybe it's, I get restless when it's quiet, or I'm still mad about that call. No essays, just a sentence. Do this once a day, maybe before bed or after breakfast. Over a week, you'll start seeing patterns. I'm always tense about time, or I light up when I plan stuff. That's self-knowledge growing. Small, steady, yours. Why does this work? Gnosticism teaches that awareness shifts us from autopilot to awake. Socrates would say it's like shining a lamp on your soul. You're not fixing anything yet, just looking. If 5 minutes feels long, start with 2. The point is consistency, not perfection. Try it in the shower if sitting's not your thing. Just watch your mind while the water runs. It's about meeting yourself, one glance at a time. Give it a shot. See what you find. We have seen how experience is not about books or titles, but about watching ourselves in the thick of life. Gnosticism calls this the spark of waking up. Socrates called it the path to wisdom. It's simple, ancient, and universal. Know yourself, and the world starts to make sense. You don't need to be a sage to start. That anger in traffic, that pride at a compliment, it's all material. The mirror's already in your hands. You just have to look. And that exercise we talked about, it's your first tool. 5 minutes a day can crack open doors you didn't know were there. Next time, we'll build on this, exploring how our body, heart, and mind work together. For now, take this with you. Self-knowledge, it's a beginning. It's the seed of something bigger. Try it out. Watch yourself this week. What do you see?